YouTube, it's Deck Tech time. This time for a little bit of Goryos. Feature Gran-Gran. So we got 4 copies of Ephemerate, go with our Solitudes, of course, and 3 copies of Riddler. Kind of surprised not to see the full 4 Riddler in here, but we only have 3. Then we got our 4 Gran-Grans for looting away all of our stuff into the graveyard, whether it be the Griselbrand, the Ulamog, or the Atraxa. 3 copies of Emperor Bones, 4 copies of Goryos. Those are reanimation stuff, a couple copies of Mending to help fix our hand, and also flashback stuff. Pretty good to get discard a Gran-Gran as well, since it does have that flashback. Then we got the 4 Frogs, of course, 3 copies of Force of Negation as a free spell. The 4 Solitudes, and then 2 copies of Prismatic Ending for early removal. Mana base wise, pretty stock. Goryos, we got an Overgrown Tomb instead of a Hedge Maze. Nothing too crazy. Sideboard wise, 2 Atlas Guys for energy, 4 copies of Consign Memory for Eldrazi, 3 Mystical Disputes for Affinity or other Frog decks. A couple copies of Surgical for the Mirror or anything that's really utilizing Graveyard like Flage. 3 copies of Thoughtseize for hand disruption against the non-interactive matchups. Then I got a Pest Control for dealing with energy or maybe Affinity. Either way, let's give it a try. Let's give it a go. Interactive matchups. Those don't exist. Gran-Gran Goryos. I wonder if we're ever going to Goryos back at Gran-Gran. Break past the flex. Thanks for the 3 years. I appreciate you. Hopefully we're going to have 4-year badges coming up pretty soon. I'm still thinking of a design I want for the 4-year badges, and then we'll get a concept design of what that's going to look like. Because we got the Angel Dingo, we got the Demon Dingo. I need something like a more ascended dingo. How do I make something more ascended? To look more badass. A dingo coming out like a phoenix? I actually don't hate that idea. You think your deck will be the most played deck at Atlanta this weekend? I think it's probably going to be Lessons, and then maybe that deck afterwards. I think it's going to be top 3. Ding in the ice. No, I'm not going to Atlanta. Turns out traveling for Magic tournaments is kind of expensive. Yep. I'm trying to go to Japan this year. Fingers crossed, so. I think I need maybe just basic planes. I guess I could just get Hallowed Fountain. Probably better. I guess I need hard cast this Force of Negation. Yeah, I'm going to the Pro Tour at the end of the month. Which is also something I gotta pay money for. Yay. Yeah, Magic's expensive, chat. Even just traveling and going to tournaments is so expensive. I don't think I need this many Ephemerates. Best of luck, Shiny and Kuma. A little bit Blood Moon proof, but I think I'm still gonna force a negation of Blood Moon. Maybe not. No, I think I want to save the pending for a creature. I'm gonna kill Gran-Gran. Gran-Gran's alive. Oops. What do you think they have in their hand? Apparently it's nothing. I take a pretty different approach to Lessons than a lot of other people. Because people have been messaging me a lot, being like, oh, why are you cutting the Riddlers and the Winter Night stories against Lessons? And I'm like, well, I kind of think you can't outgrind Lessons, and you kind of just have to be faster than them, and Ouroboros is just the most important card in the matchup. Boy. It's best to go during the low travel seasons and to book your flight 5 to 6 hotel at a time. Doing all that can save you up to 500, 600. Okay. Yeah, I'm planning on going in like May. I think I'm supposed to attack here. Just get my loot. And then I think I'm supposed to probably Ephemerate this Gran-Gran. Yeah, if you can like just sneak in an Ouroboros, I think that's the most important thing to do. Frog. But yeah, a lot of people were cutting the Mockingbirds, and I'm like, yeah, the Mockingbirds aren't good against Lessons, but at the same time, if you can just overwhelm their removal and then not get blown up by Pyroclasm, I think that's the way to go. Like, if you can wait for them to tap out and then stick an Ore board and then grow outside of Pyroclasm range, they don't really have an answer to a super white board. They have to, like, combo multiple cards to be able to clear your board after that. Whether it be, like, Iros plus Pyroclasm or Iros plus Slagstorm, I think it's called. My hand's so bad, chat. My hand's still bad, chat. Alright, Gran-Gran, you're staying at home. I gotta think about it. So I was planning on going in that time frame because I wanted to go to EVO, Japan, which is May 1st. So it wouldn't be after May 6th. But I don't even know if I'm gonna play in EVO or even go to spectate EVO. I might just go a different time instead. I haven't 100% decided yet. Probably should soon. They have a Thraben Charm? Probably. Time period's hell. Oh boy. Hate to hear it. I wonder if they kill their own cat here. Or if they aim it at the frog, or if they aim it at Gran-Gran. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna kill Granny. I think that's okay. Pretty sure I just let that happen. Not like Granny's doing much anyways. Yeah, I might have to just go a different time. I haven't, like I said, it's still an idea. And it probably should be manifested into more than an idea. However, I've been putting it off. I just want to draw Goryos. Goryos. So sad. I'm gonna die. Yeah. I'm just dead to escape Flage. I'm not built for Goryos. It's drawing nothing but lands and ephemerates. If you don't want to draw terrible cards, don't put them in your deck. I don't want to have them in my deck, though. That's the thing. Wow, they're not escaping a Hasty Flage. Because they're leaving up Thraben Charm, I guess. Chance? Chance for redemption? I don't even think this Ulamog's going to be good enough. I have to get back Griselbrand. I guess maybe I could hit Emperor Bones and then everything would be great. Get out of here. No more Force of Negations. Yay! Okay. Your streaming experience keeps lagging out. I don't have any drop frames on my end for once in my life. I gotta do math now. So if I grab the Ulamog and I exile the Griselbrand, it's gonna be 15. It's been Annihilator 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're gonna keep 4 permanents. Griselbrand's probably better. Because they could also flip a Johnny, or they could keep 4 lands, then Hasty Flage. I think I need to get the Griselbrand back. Alright, let's get the Griselbrand back, chat. Hey, Daniel. Been a minute. We got in the college football playoffs. You were asking the wrong streamer. Streamer is sports illiterate. Are they killing my frog? I'm gonna do this anyways, but I'm a little confused. Let's go with Penn State. I hear a lot about Penn State. I'm still gonna die. Penn State's not in the playoffs. Oh, well, shit. Tried my best. I think I'm still gonna die. Indomie for 6. Hmm. You also make the Flage fly. Oregon, Miami, Indiana, and Ole Miss. Let's go with Oregon. My uncle lives in Oregon, so I guess I have to support my uncle. Where there was an Oregon versus Penn State game, it was manifested to be. I wonder if the Ulamog was good enough. I don't think so, being at 5. But I also don't think this Griselbrand's gonna be good enough, because if they go Flage, smack me, fly the Flage, I guess I could jump the frog. Sucks. I guess we'll see what happens. Hello, Bolt. Flying Flage is gonna be tough. I was thinking flip their Johnny and then Domi for even more during the first or second trigger. I guess they could do it during the first trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could just kill my Griselbrand. I am just cooked. Death by Johnny. I guess if they do that, I have to draw for Solitude. Multiple Solitudes. I need like 2 Solitudes to win this game if they do that. Okay. Oh, wow, hasty voice of victory. Maybe I still have to draw for Solitude. Because if they attack with the Flage, but Griselbrand to 1, I don't have any good blocks. I need to Solitude this Flage. Alright, I missed. I have to imagine. That means I'm just dead. I think more than half the deck and just didn't find anything we needed. Alright, are we dead? I don't know what they're gonna fly here. Probably the Flage, right? Could definitely discard 7 cards to this frog and eat the Flage. Let's do that, and then I think we have to block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess I just kill the Ujani. Could also kill the Guided Souls, but I think I'm supposed to kill the Ujani. Honestly, maybe we're not in a terrible spot. I'd like another black mana, that'd be sweet. I'm at 4. So I can make him sacrifice 10 permanents. That's probably not good enough. What lessons are you playing for Gran-Gran? None. Can I kill them with Atraxa plus Frog? maybe I'm supposed to... So I did draw the black mana, which means I can... How much damage can we do? 7, 14... 14 plus 8... 22. So I have to hit 2 cards off of Atraxa. See if we hit the 2 cards off of Atraxa. I imagine we could hit 2 cards off of Atraxa in the top 10. It'd be pretty unlucky if we didn't. Honestly, almost didn't get there. Which is pretty funny. One, two, three. Sorry, Gran-Gran. Troxin hit all 10. Ooh. True. Very surprised we won that game. I think the opponent could have played that better with the Flage. Very, very surprised we won that. I think 1 Force of Negation is probably fine. Sad to say that Gran-Gran's probably the worst card here, but instead of cutting Gran-Gran because I want to test her, let's cut the Faithful Mendings instead. I feel bad for the Boros player too. Should I feel bad for the Boros player? They are a Boros player after all. No empathy for the Boros players. I was a Boros player for a little bit. I didn't have empathy for myself. I knew what I was doing. I was also playing with the ring though. Playing with the ring is like a whole different story. Whenever you amp Raptor off a ring, you actually got away with murder. That was just straight cheating. Do you believe in Gran-Gran? I believe in Gran-Gran. I'm just a humble Cub player. That's all I am. Oh, I think there might be a deck in Standard that's better than Cub. I've been scheming, chat. Scheming for the PT. Don't you kill her. Don't you do it. You will surveil, and you'll be happy about it. Okay. Love that for me. Hopefully they don't have a surgical. Gran-Gran my goat. Go get a Godless Shrine. They're gonna surgical Atraxa. I'm gonna surgical to Atraxa in response. Unless it's Frog Sticks, of course. Frog Sticks. Okay, well, I don't have to do anything. I can pass. I'm like 90% sure they have surgical extraction in their hand. No lessons in your deck for Gran-Gran. Oops. She's too powerful. She doesn't even need lessons. So ominous. What'd you got for Gran-Grans? I think it was the Tainted Indulgence and the Faithful Mendings got cut. Yeah. I want to do I just make them spend the surgical? I think they most definitely have. Probably, right? And I could start setting up for the next one. Oh. Okay. I only got tap lands? Are you kidding me? Oh god. What does Mangu say? Chikazo. It's all tap lands. I need the black one, I think. Sure. Nice Atraxa, buddy. Wouldn't it be a shame if you couldn't Ephemerate it? Because your mana base is absolute ass. Oh, look at untap land. I guess I could have attacked with the frog first, then drawn it. Scheisse. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Some missed opponent damage also. We're probably still pretty far ahead. Unless they have surgical. But I don't think they have surgical now. I definitely should have attacked with the frog first, though, and tried to spike that Marsh Flats off the top. Lesai. Second cat. Uh-oh. Well. I think I might be dead. I'm not worried about Gran-Gran at this point. I'm worried about me. I think I'm dead. Honestly, letting me live? Yeah, it's so kind of them. I should be deleted right now. I should not exist. I think all they had to do was not do anything. And they fling their cat warrior, kill Grant, or just fling their cat warrior at me, honestly. At the frog? Nah, this can't be right. One, two, three, four, alright, whatever. My frog is dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they missed lethal. Because they would have gotten, like, so many tokens. Yeah, they super missed lethal. Because they would have gotten copies of the Voice of Victory tokens as well. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Super miss lethal. I'm actually not sure if it's better to do this or just like a Atraxa attack of Johnny. Probably this. Yeah, it's definitely this, right? Because the Goblin. Well, I guess I could penny the Goblin Bombardment and then kill Johnny. Then I don't get to Ephemerate. I think I'm dead to Season Pyro. It's like an hasty Spyro. Zero Johnny. My opponent has 5 minutes left. I don't think we're making it through the entire league before the standard challenge starts anymore. Yeah, Hasty Voice I think will kill me as well. Yeah, Hasty Voice would actually be their best draw. I'm still dead to Hasty Voice. Dead to Hasty Voice plus a Johnny. His voice makes red permanent, so I'll take 4 plus 3. Take 7. Don't draw a hasty voice. That's not a hasty voice. Can they win in 5 minutes? I don't think they're going to win this game. I have to kill the Johnny and then Ephemerate the Atraxa. Ooh, Pest Control. Plains, Goryos, Atraxa. Done. That was too fast for Magic Online. Not impossible. Like I said, chat, if I unironically Goryo's Vengeance for Gran-Gran as a discard outlet, I'm going to give 5 subs. I don't think it's going to happen. It's probably pretty good in the matchup. Cards you're looking forward to in Lorwyn? I really like Champion of the Perfect. Card's sweet. I don't know how good it is, but it's sweet. It's in a bad archetype, which is elves, but very cool card. Ulamog. No, about a land away from winning the game, I think, unless they have Thoughtseize here. Or Kozilek's Command. Champion hasn't been spoiled yet. Nice rage bait. Try harder. Try harder. Think they have Dismember, chat? They could have Dismember. I don't think they have Dismember, chat. I don't think they have Dismember at all. Consign. Thoughtseize. Pending's out. 2 Solitudes out. Probably one of these, one of these. I know I'm supposed to take out Goryos. I'm gonna exile Null Drifter and Goryo's Ulamog. What does that do? Ulamog already had 10 counters on it. Play around Dismember. Sure. Thanks, Bull. Yeah, this play around Dismember, I guess. Have a well, I guess it does. It doesn't really play around Dismember. Cause I could just Dismember the Emperor Bones at the beginning of combat, before the beginning of combat. There's already a 7 tucked under the lab too. Oh, okay. So if there's a 7 tucked under the lab, I guess it was safer just to Goryos for it. What's so obviously? It's not that obviously, chat. Yo, this is kind of a sweet curve. I don't even know what to put back. These are all great. I want the Frog. I want the Gran-Gran. I want the Riddler. I want the Consign. I guess it's Emperor Bones. I think it's Frog. I think it's Emperor Bones. I don't think it's Gran-Gran. I also don't think it's Riddler. Yeah, but Emperor Bones is like a 4-mana reanimation, assuming it's not going to live. And also, we have nothing to reanimate anyways. It's the Emperor Bones. think the rest of this hand is too synergistic. Keep 7, they won't notice. Think they would notice? Pretty sure I'm just supposed to jam this frog. Feels like a little awkward to just jam this frog, but I think it's correct. So we can have such a good turn next turn if this frog does resolve. Even if it doesn't resolve. What is this? It's Force Spike. Spike. Let me loot off a Gran-Gran? I didn't think so. Ooh, yeah, let's Thoughtseize them. Okay. Take that one. One, two, three, four, five. I don't think I need another Riddler. Another Consign, huh? I like to draw a land. If we don't draw a land, that's okay too. We did it. Goodbye, Gran-Gran. Gran-Gran died for a good cause. Gran-Gran died so I could counter this Ghostlex command. Rip Granny. Okay. I think I'm just supposed to take my extra card here. Mine. Your Ugin. Our Ugin. That was a fast block. I can get back Gran-Gran if I didn't have the Chalice. I guess I could consign the Chalice trigger. I don't think I want that right now anyways. Hydrania. What is this? Big, giant, scary threat. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to consign this. I think a 6/6 is pretty scary. Can also Ephemerate this Riddler. Turn into 2 cards. Let's do that. I'm gonna leave that on top. No. So if I draw another Consign, I can still push it through. Alright, we did draw another Consign. But I don't have a discard outlet now. I guess that means we're passing. More Devourer. Oh, they're drifting on me. Maybe able to splice. Doesn't change the casting cost. I guess I gotta counter this too. Sedge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I get hard cast Atraxa, I suppose. Granny. Granny feels pretty good in this deck. They better here than Grixis Reanimator, maybe. I think one of Goryo's weaknesses was actually being pretty weak to Ragavan. And this being a blocker for Ragavan that trades is pretty nice as well. Good evening, Penta. We're 2-0-4-0 so far. The Gran-Gran's coming together. 2 Gran-Gran. Let's drop redundant Gran-Gran. I miss Granny Storm. Granny Storm wasn't even Granny Storm for more than like 3 leagues. Spell Snare. Oh. Mana Tithe? Oh. Rip Granny. She got her 1 attack and then died. Rip Frog. Frog gone too soon, chat. Quantum Riddler. Ephemerate. Solitude. Alright, we're gonna need to surveil one of those big things into the graveyard. So one of those big things, Gran-Gran. Gran-Gran's like, it's me, baby. I'm huge. Ah, shoot. Employed Zeriak. Well, they're not escaping Flage. I feel like they'd want to escape a Flage there, but who knows? Maybe they have 1-man interaction that they want to be holding up here. Goryo's Gran-Gran to loot. I hope I loot into another Goryo's. That's 1 on top. Oh god. I'm just dead. I actually have to Goryo's Gran-Gran as a blocker. Fuck. What a bummer. I have to draw into like Solitude. Oh. Good. Alright, draw into Solitude, please. No, it was the top card. Why? The agony. The pain, the agony. Raising a grandma from death just to jump into a giant, elderly, spooky skeleton. Goryo's. They could Goryo's Flage. Oh my god. Counter my own spell. Solitude. Riddler. Something. Anything. How about Ulamog? Honestly, Gran-Gran would have been a fine draw. Alas, Gran-Gran did not show up in my time of need. Oh, my standard match just started. This is Jessica. Probably not one surgical. This hand's bad. Too many genes. This hand's also pretty bad. Unless Gran-Gran survives, but I don't think Gran-Gran's gonna survive. Let's try it for science. Let's see if Gran-Gran survives. It's all over. It's all over. I just got batted. I took my badger mole. I was gonna say looking a little awkward. Okay, that's pretty good for me. Imagine Borrow, it's not long for this world. Oh, is Borrow living? No way, right? Wow. Mm, mm. What about my mole? My opponent loses that much life during your turn, they lose twice the much damage, or twice as much life instead. Oh, that's pretty scary. Okay. What do I do about this? Compose combat, I can harmonize for like a Riddler. Kind of scary. Post combat, I could just harmonize for a Crater Hoof, but that doesn't really help me either. I guess I Badger post combat harmonize. That's bad too. Post combat double harmonize? No, I'm short on mana. Alright. I think I'm dead. 810, yeah, I'm dead. Give me these. I need one of those moles to exist. Survive. I want another one of these. Hey, or maybe Origin's better than Detect. Got a Pollinator as well. Seems like I want most of my top end against them. The Bloodletter card is pretty sweet. I always take Modern Donor decks. Always. My homie got stabbed. My Badgermill. Do we ever work with Riddler? Yes. Neoform Energy. Creature. Awkward. Awkward. I'm gonna lose this game. These days for the 5. Sneaky Reach. I think I fucking beat that card. Oh, Clarion Conquer. So I put Enable to Scream in my sideboard. I can't beat that card. At all. Just so dead to this Clarion Conquer. Rip me. Alright, back to Modern. Gonna have to keep. Maybe a little greedy, but I think we try this hand. I think we gotta need our Emperor Bones to live. I mean, that's nice, but I also need a land drop, so I think I'm just gonna bid and look for land drop. Too fast for Magic Online. Definitely gonna bin this Atraxa at least. It's gonna get pushed. Maybe they have a frog of their own. Looks like they're playing the Grixis Reanimator. I don't know if I'm supposed to eat the Atraxa or eat the Solitude. I feel like it's eat the Solitude. I can eat the Atraxa next turn. I think eating the Atraxa is really, really risky. Unless they, tap out whatever, don't represent anything. Okay, this worked out pretty well. Flooded Strand, Ephemerate, Riddler. Done. Dead. Our opponent is so mad. Opponent's like, are you effing kidding me? Why do streamers always have the best hands? Gran-Gran. I do have nice hands, thanks. Nah, I have chubby fingers otherwise. Or chode fingers as they've been referred to in the past. I don't want these pendings. Yeah, I think taking out the Ulamog seems pretty accurate. I don't know about Mystical Speed or not. It's like pending might be fine. Mystical Dispute could be cut or could be brought in rather against their frogs, but pending's pretty good against the frogs too. Mystical Dispute also hits Oculus. The pending seems kind of meh. Let's play Mystical Dispute. Who would ever say that? Thoughtseize. They took my Thoughtseize. Okay. I think they have Bowmasters chat. I think they got something over there. Let me just say go. I feel like they have Bowmasters, which it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. I think this deck still plays Bowmasters. I haven't really been keeping up too well. I don't really want that frog seeing the light of day. Because they're going to just guard like Oculus or whatever. Yeah, we got Clarion conquered by some actually pretty sweet white-black demons deck. I actually put in like anti-Clarion Conqueror deck, and I just didn't board it in because I wasn't sure if they had Clarion Conqueror or not. But I lost game one, so I didn't get the luxury. Okay. I think they have chat. That's pretty awkward. That's also pretty awkward. I think I was to leave up mending. It's interesting. I guess I just play the Riddler and see what they do. That was a good draw. No, Solitude up too. We're gonna get another 24-hour stream? Not sure. Not sure. Uncastable Oculus. Yeah. Gran-Gran. So I'm gonna take an extra card here. I'd like to cast Goryo. How you doing, Loquacious? My opponent's gonna rope me because they're mad. Gran-Gran seems solid. Makes unkeepable hands like this a little bit better. Like, I could actually justify keeping this hand because of Gran-Gran. Not that it's that much better of a hand with the Gran-Gran, but you know, it's not unkeepable. Alright, I manifest my streamer luck to draw another land. Streamer luck, engage. I'll save you, Grandma. Oh, God. Alright. I always believe in streamer luck. I think they probably have a Flage. Fable, Flage, Riddler, Ephemerate. Nothing. The luck was massive. Oh. Twin. I'm gonna have to kill that. Twin in this economy? What? Magic Online cast Prismatic Ending on itself, apparently. Oh, Magic Online. Magic Online, Magic Online, Magic Online, Magic Online, Magic Online. We love Magic Online, chat. Ooh, little Riddler. Many Goryos. Yeah, I think Riddler plus Gran-Gran's also Exodia. Oh, I'm dead. Been to Flage. I think I'm gonna have to Atraxa for Solitude. It's probably the only thing I can do. Guess they don't have the twin. Just have Infinite Deceiver Exarchs. Ephemerate, Gran-Gran, Island, I guess. Solitude, Ephemerate, Flooded Strand. That was honestly not very good. Good enough, probably, because I have Ephemerate, or I have Solitude to hit the twin thingy, but not great. Honestly, I'm probably gonna Ephemerate the Atraxa and get really fucking greedy. Good enough. They have Twin plus Pact. Yeah, they could. I'd be surprised, but they certainly could. Like to attack you for lethal. I'd like to attack you for lethal. I lost the Clarion Conquer. Clarion got me real good. Clarion's a really good card against that deck. I just didn't board in my answer to it. Massive luck. Let's go. All these mystical disputes. Force seems kind of important for Twin, but I also have Solitude, so maybe it's not that important. Prismatic Ending seems like ass. I don't know how good this Ulamog's gonna be. I guess it's fine as a one of. I haven't been a huge fan of these Mendings either. Probably want these Thoughtseizes though. Maybe one Force of Negation out, one Griselbrand, one Atraxa. A little bit less heavy on the reanimated targets. I'll leave it in the Atraxa. Overgrown Tomb is such a funny land in this deck. So random. Thundity, Deceiver Exarch, Snapcaster Mage. We'll take the Thunder Trap Trainer. Could probably Mystical Dispute, Deceiver Exarch. I don't think I'm gonna need to Mystical Dispute the Snapcaster anytime soon. They might just jam Deceiver Exarch. It's a little awkward because if I play out the Gran-Gran, they can go snap Prismatic Ending. I kind of want this Gran-Gran to be alive. But I don't actually think I'm going to be able to keep Gran-Gran alive. I think Gran-Gran is dead. So I have to counter this Deceiver Exarch. If I don't counter this Deceiver Exarch, then I guess I can Ephemerate the Gran-Gran if they go snap Prismatic Ending. Just doesn't feel great either. But I do have to Mystical Dispute this Deceiver Exarch, so I don't die to Splinter Twin. Taffarino. No. This is hard with the Surveil. Didn't matter. Granny's she's bloodthirsty, and her only solution's murder. She wants to do a murder so badly. I have Snap, Hardcast, Mystical Dispute, which is going to make my life kind of hard. Let's attack Teferi. See what they do. See if they go for the Snap Prismatic Ending or whatever. I'm going to tap my Gran-Gran. Okay, deal. I will loot. I am probably dead. But if I'm not dead, that'd be cool. Probably because this isn't a super good play. Second Granny. I'd like to go to combat. Snap pending. Oh God, there's so many Gran-Grans. I just think this is too many Gran-Grans, chat. Think he's playing it for value? Maybe. Picks up the Taff. They still have that Snapcaster, which is going to make my life hard. Shocks and a Sacred Foundry. Well, that can't be good for me. Offspring Thundertrap Trainer, maybe? Snap. Ending for 1 or 2. Ending for 1. Flame. Gross. Close. 1 land off. Sadly, it was the turn after both my things died that I wanted to use to loot. Goryo's Gran-Gran, Goryo's Atraxa. Bouncing Snapcaster. Bouncing Snapcaster means I don't think I can win this game. Assuming they're going to counter the Solitude. They have Mystical Dispute, or they could just flame it, I guess. Consign. Snap Flame. This Teferi actually killed me. This Teferi was so good. I'm also dead to hasty anything. Or maybe I do need this Force of Negation if they're going to be playing Teferis. Go 1 less Gran-Gran. And the crowd goes mild. Boo, Splinter Twin, boo. Hopefully they don't count my frog. One more match of standard on game 2. Holy schmoly, how are they on game 2? It's too good. Confirmed. Shadowy. Mystical Dispute. I think I've been this Mystical Dispute. Force is pretty good. Hopefully they don't have Mystical Dispute, but also if they have Mystical Dispute, I can't really do much about it anyways, unless I hit land plus Mystical Dispute. But if I top that Mystical Dispute, I would not have land anyways. I have the counter for Teferi though. Spiel Snare. Thank you for the 250 biddies. Take their Spell Snare. So they can't snap Spell Snare. I don't know where I'm looking to draw at this point. It's not looking good. Just continue making their Snapcasters bad. What a tap land. I think I played another Emperor Bones. Maybe I'm not supposed to do this because now I can snap Celestial Purge, but I mean, they could probably do that anyways. Alright, Riddler. Do things. And stuff. Okay, we got a Goryo's. Can't really Goryo's back anything meaningful though. But also Emperor Bones back a Psychic Frog and attack with it. I think I'd probably do that and then discard this. And Black Source. Is it Prowess? Alright, well, that was pretty bad. Maybe I should have discarded two. Nah, the Riddler's. There's no point, right? This Riddler's going away. Kickstar charts. Maybe we hit it off the Surveil. That would be sweet. Not hopeful. That'd be sweet. I think I'll leave this on top. I'm not sure which one of them is scarier to snap back at this point. I also don't know if I want to play this frog or if I just leave up Force of Negation. I think I just leave up Force of Negation. Fairly confident they have a snap. Or not. Flare of Denial. I think I just pass back. Again, playing the frog doesn't seem as good as leaving up Force of Negation in case they have another star charts or another draw 3. Or hell, even a Splintered Twin on a Thundertrap trainer is kind of scary. I think we do this instead. Playing the Riddler's kind of appealing though. But if they have Snap Flare, I think the Mystical Dispute's better to hold up. Another one. I don't know what they have, but I don't think I can go for lethal here. Seems risky. Next turn for sure. This turn, probably pretty risky. Discard Atraxa. Goryo's Atraxa. They were the good guys, but now they're deceased, I think. Unless they have something absolutely crazy off the top. Oh. Well, they let it happen by accident. So. Alright. Got the Believers. Congrats, Believers. Just in time for a standard match as well.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.